This is no ordinary prison break. I've been locked up in there since the day the outbreak started, 7 years ago. The infection worked its way through the prison like a tidal wave. When all the dust had settled, there was only 2 of us left. Me and the tank. 1 prisoner and 1 officer. Now how's that for bad luck? In a world where all law and order is lost, the tank is still playing cop. For 7 years holding on so hard to his old life, unwilling to or even unable to adapt to what is now our new world. But from today, the tank will be relieved of his duties because his only prisoner is gone and I ain't going back. My plan is to go north, set up a farm and live off the land. But first, I'm going to need some supplies and some wheels. Oh, hello you beauty. You look like you're in desperate need of an owner. Now I know why I found those 12 gauge earlier. Right, I think it's time to take some stock. What have I got so far, and what else do I need? So I've got the newly found pump action with a handful of 12s. That's definitely going to come in handy. A pretty badly damaged crowbar, but that's still going to take out some Z's. A backpack that's not my fondest colour, but beggars can't be choosers. And I've also got 6 rags, water, tactical bacon, and I've got to admit, my clothes aren't looking too shabby. Kamenka, you have been kind. All that's left now is my set of wheels to go north, and then it's home, sweet home. Well done, Mike, you finally found yourself a radiator. Once you got this baby fitted, you're going to have yourself some working wheels. Is that a pair of handheld radios? Ah, you got your hands full, mate. Just come back from in a minute. Ah, though on the other hand, you are right next to him. Just grab him. can't remember for the life of me how to fit one of these damn things. Ah, got it. Let's close you up, old girl, and let's get you for a test drive. What the? Who the hell's shooting at me? Is that... I can't believe it. I actually think it's the tank. Has he actually followed me here? What an absolute psycho. How the hell did he find me? Go, 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 come on. I don't even know where he is. It's time to go north. It's now or never. Time to paint the car with a zombie. What the hell's wrong with your steering, girl? Why'd you keep locking up to the left? We've got a turn coming up. You can do this, old girl. Come on. Damn it, what the hell's wrong with this thing? What the hell? Oh, my head feels like it's just been run over. The tank. Where is he? I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here now. Tank, we don't have to do this, man. It doesn't have to be like this. I know you don't want to kill me, and I don't want to kill you either. I'm not a killer, you know that. I may have been locked up for armed robbery, but that doesn't mean I'd ever want to hurt anyone. Let's just talk about this. Look, my gun is holstered, and I have my hands up, Tank. This is how much I don't want to hurt you. Holster your weapon. Let's talk. So that's how it is? You don't even want to take me back to prison now? You just want to kill me? Is that it? What's the point? If you kill me, you'll be the only living human left in Chernarus, maybe even the world. You know that as well as I do. I was locked in that cell for 7 years, and you want to know something, Tank? I used to stare out of that window for hours and hours, every single day, hoping to see some evidence of other living humans, maybe someone walking, someone running, maybe even a car driving past. And do you want to know what I saw, Tank? Nothing. I saw nothing. No one. Everyone is dead. And you are standing there trying to kill the only other living person for escaping a prison that doesn't even matter anymore. But with all that said, I know exactly where you're coming from. I totally understand. I know exactly why you rounded up all of the prisoner zombies and put them back into their exact cells that they were in before they turned. I know exactly why you put all of the officers back into the break rooms. I know exactly why you kept me locked up, fed and watered for 7 years. And I know exactly why you've come after me for escaping. You're trying to hold on to a life that's familiar to you in a world where everything's changed. You don't want to let go of your old life because you fear that if you do, you won't know who you are anymore. You fear that you'll no longer have a purpose. Do you want to know something that I've never told anyone? Now this is where I'd normally tell you to keep it a secret, but there's no one else left to tell, so I may as well just go right ahead. Out of all of the things that I wanted in my life, a wife and children was the one thing that I wanted the most. My own family to look after. Our own little farmhouse, camping trips in the woods, weekends at the beach. That was my dream life. The life that would have given me purpose. But that doesn't mean everything has to be over for me. Obviously I can't have the wife and children anymore, but I can still have the farmhouse. I can still make something of myself. I can still have a purpose. And the reason I'm telling you this is because I know you can do the same. The life that you had and the life that you want, they're gone. But you have to learn how to let go of the things that you can't control and only focus on the things that you can. It's the only way forward. Tank, my plan is to go north and live off the land on a farm. Why don't we forget about these last 7 years, put everything behind us and completely wipe the slate clean, and why don't you come with me? Why don't we do it together? Think about it, we'd have as much land as we wanted. I mean, so much land that we wouldn't even know what to do with it. And sitting out on the porch, watching the sunset. Hell, we could even take turns brewing the beer. And none of that weak crap though. We'd be making the moonshine so strong that it doesn't only put hairs on your chest, it also melts them straight back off again. Oh, you've got to admit, Tank, that sounds like one hell of a good compromise. Holster your weapon, man, and I will holster mine. You have my word. Let's do this thing together. What do you say? Do you want to know why I've always called you the Tank? It's because you're like an unstoppable machine. But I know that underneath that uniform and behind that mask, there's a man with a good heart. I know I'm right. You're just lost right now, lost and confused, and rightly so. This whole world has just gone down the pan, and me and you are the only ones left in it, picking up the pieces. The last thing I want to do is kill you. But if you come at me with your gun raised, I will do what I have to do. All you've got to do is holster your weapon. Let go of your old life, Tank. It doesn't exist anymore. I know that you can do it, and so do you. I didn't want to kill the Tank, and I didn't want to be the only one left, but he truly left me no choice. Yeah, I could have just ran, but I would have been looking over my shoulder for my entire life, and that's no way to live. I do wish things could have been different, but I know all too well that that's just not how the way things work. We, as humans, love to be comfortable. When things are good, we just want things to stay the same and never change. But life is always changing, every day, and sometimes it's for the worse. But when one door slams shut, another one will always open. When that happens, and it will happen, keep looking forward. Somewhere in front of you is that open door. You just have to find it. But if you keep looking back at the one that's just closed, you will miss your opportunity. When life throws you a curveball, catch it and keep moving forward. It truly is the only way.